Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Napapansin ba kayong bago sa ating setup? Kasi if meron, paki-comment down below para malaman natin kung worth it ang aking pagbili. Anyway, for today's video, I wanna share some tips na natutunan ko over the years. Kasi I've been doing makeup, I want to believe, mga 3 to 4 years na. Kasi nag-start ako, siguro 4th year ng college, 2016 to 2017. Grabe, no? Ang tagal na ng panahon. Ang tagal na ng panahon, para 19 kopong-kopong naman nag-college, parang 3 to 4 years ago lang naman. Anyway, so yun. Naisip kong gawin tong video na to kasi hindi naman tayo lahat nagsisimula ng kumpleto na yung kit. I myself, hindi naman ako nagsimula na kumpleto yung kit ko. Nag-start ako actually sa product na to. It's the Becca x Jaclyn Hill Champagne Collection Face Palette. And alam ko kasi 2016, 2017, ayan yung mga kaputukan. Ayun yung kasagsagan. Ayun yung year na sumikat yung mga blinding na highlighter because of the highlight queen, Jaclyn Hill. Champagne Pop. Ito ata yung pinakausong highlight before. Champagne Pop. What's poppin'? But anyway, ito nga. I'm lucky enough to be gifted. Thanks mom for this palette. Kasi sobrang ganda niya. Sa sobrang ganda niya, kung makikita nyo, wala na, nag-hit pan na sa halos lahat ng products. But anyway, that was my first makeup product. Actually, ito, sobrang useful din ito kasi hindi lang siya blush and highlight palette kasi yung blush pwede mong gamitin as eyeshadow. So, doon nag-start na parang realize ko na parang, makeup is really versatile. Kasi syempre, wala naman tayong pera. Syempre, college, ganyan. Limited lang yung allowance, ganyan. Ang daming ganyan. Mag-shot kayo every time na sabihin ko yung ganyan. But, kung pwede gamitin yung isang product for another purpose, yun yung gagawin ko. For example, itong Morphe 35O palette. Napakaluma na nito. Isa pa rin to sa mga OG makeup na nagkaroon ako. It's a Morphe 35O palette and it looks like this. It's quite embarrassing but I'm also proud na nag-hit pan ako sa maraming shades because I really got to use it or I really got my money's worth, diba? Kasi nagamit ko talaga. And as you can see, it's more on the warm neutrals. And yung ibang shades dito, I used it as contour, as my bronzer, as eyeshadow of course. You can use it for your brows, like this shade or this shade, depende sa kulay ng buhok nyo. So, sobrang sulit niya. And hanggang ngayon, nagagamit ko pa rin siya kasi nga, sobrang wearable niya, diba? So, if you wanna know how I used those products before, please keep on watching. So, as usual, I've already done skincare off-cam, but it's important to note that when doing my skincare, I skip on sunscreen because sunscreen is known to cause photos like this. Nakakahiya. But, it's known to cause photos like that or photos na may flashback because sunscreen is known to have ingredients such as titanium oxide and zinc oxide, which are ingredients that causes flashback. So, ano ba yung flashback or white cast? Kung nakikita nyo sa picture, ang puti ng mukha ko tsaka mukha siyang patsi-patsi. It's because of those products nga. Ang flashback is caused by an intense light, which in my case was flash photography, bouncing off of your face and back into the camera lens, kaya mukha siyang maputi. And to avoid that, we avoid products like SPF. Or, if gusto nyo pa rin mag-sunscreen at night, just look for sunscreens na walang ingredients na ganun. Again, those ingredients are zinc oxide and titanium oxide. So, to start with our makeup, I'm gonna prime my face with this Milani Prime Line. Nung college, ito yung gamit kong foundation. It's the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation in the shade 280. Sa concealer naman, ito din yung ginagamit ko nung college. Ito yung Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 25 Medium. Nasabi ko na to sa video ko before na ililink ko dito, but i-apply lang natin yung concealer kung saan natin kailangan at hindi tayo gagamit ng ganong karaming products. So, I'll apply dots lang. Don't forget to blend. Now that I'm done blending out my concealer, I'll be using this Nichido Final Glow Powder in Ivory Glow. I'm done setting my face with the setting powder, but one thing to remember pa pala is to avoid products containing talcum powder. Ano ba yung mga nagko-contain ng talcum powder? Isang known product na nagko-contain ng talcum powder are BB powders. Talcum powder contains silica, which is also known to cause flashback. So we want to avoid that, especially if you're going out at night. Moving on, gaya nga nung sabi ko kanina, nung college, limited lang yung products ko. So, natutunan kong gamitin tong Morphe 35O palette as a bronzer and contour. And to bronze my face, I'll be using these two shades. To contour, gagamitin ko tong shade na to from the Morphe 35O palette. For the brows, gagamitin pa rin natin itong Morphe 35O palette at gagamitin natin itong shade na to. Now that I'm done doing my brows, you guessed it right, I'll be going back to my Morphe 35O palette and I'll be using several shades from this palette. But I'll be using only 2 brushes because that's what I had back in college. For my first shade, I'll use this shade. It's the same shade I used for my bronzer and I'll use this fluffy brush to contour my eyes. As you can see, I'm blending the contour of my eyes to the contour of my nose to make everything cohesive. Nung college, ito yung mga ginagamit kong kulay. It's the last column of the 35O palette. And I'll be applying these first 2 shades sa crease ng aking mata. Pinaghalo ko lang yung 2 shades na pinakita ko kanina and gagamitin ko yung same brush na pinang-apply natin nung bronzer shade sa ating mata. To add dimension and depth to our eyes, I'll be using the next 2 shades from the same palette. I just combine the 2 shades and apply it on the areas that we want more dimension. To deepen the outer V of our eyes, I'll just use this shade with a smaller blending brush. Actually, you can stop here and call it a day, but since we're extra, we're gonna use the shimmery red, which is the final shade of that column, and I'm gonna apply it on my lid with my fingers. Kaya natin ginagamit yung ring finger to apply the shimmer because it has the lightest touch, and working around the eyes, you want to be gentle kasi ito yung areas na madaling mag-wrinkle. Para sa ating lower lash line, gagamitin ko na lang yung mga natirang products mula dito sa smaller blending brush na ginamit natin kanina para i-smoke out yung lower lash line. Now that we're done with our eyeshadow, we can now move on to our eyeliner. I'm using this Caroline Graph Ink Liner. But before, yung gamit ko is Maybelline Hyper Liner Wing. Ayun, yung kulay pink ng Maybelline. Ayan na yung itsura ng ating eyeshadow. Magka-curl lang ako ng lashes, maglalagay ng mascara, at maglalagay na rin ng false lashes, and I'll be right back. And we are back with mascara, lashes. Now, we're finally moving on to our blush. With the same palette, I'll be using the shade Amaretto. After applying blush, with the same palette, I'll be mixing the two highlights and I'll use my finger kasi wala na tayong brush. Dabbing motions lang para hindi masyadong intense. Nung college, hindi ako marunong mag-match ng lipstick sa eyeshadow. Kaya ang ginagawa ko na lang is tinatanggal ko yung excess foundation sa lips ko and call it a day. It was either this look or nakita rin naman sa picture ang itim ng labi ko, diba? Because I used black lipstick. But since kompleto na naman tayo sa product and affordable naman tong product na to, I'll just use Colourette Cosmetics, Velvetint, and After Party. That's the final look, guys. I really hope that you recreate this look, and if you do, please tag me at jmdosmakeup on Instagram so that I could repost it. And yeah, sana na-enjoy yung video na to. Thank you again for watching. Please do subscribe, like this video, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you will get notified whenever I upload new videos. That's it, you guys. Bye! Outro, 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 outro.